Hi, I'm Elvy K, and I'm the manager of the JackTown Ramblers. We are doing interviews of the band members, and today we have the one and only Brett Setzer, the banjo picker. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Miss Elvy, how you doing today?
Good.
You sure are looking good.
Thanks.
You look good every single time I see you, though.
Comes natural.
I can tell. You don't get it from your dad, though, do you?
It's your mom.
Okay. I'm glad you came out here to do this.
Me too.
Have you ever been this far out? Okay.
Never.
I won't let nothing get you, I promise you. Okay.
All right, first question. Tell me about yourself. Where'd you go to school? Where'd you live?
Well, I was born in Morganton, North Carolina. Grew up right here. Went to Glen Alpine Elementary School and then the junior high. And then I went to Freedom High School in Morganton. Graduated there. And then I went off to Abington, Virginia. Really, it's close to, it's really in Emory, Virginia, but it's between Abington and Glade Springs, Virginia on I-81 to Emory and Henry College. It's a real old school, and it was great. Loved it there. Graduated in 4 years, and then I went to Gardner-Webb University and got an MBA, and still couldn't decide what I wanted to do, so got my real estate license. I'm a licensed real estate broker. I also have my plumbing license. I'm a licensed plumber. That's what my dad, he was a plumber, so I followed in his footsteps, and I just kept on trucking, you know, just enjoying life.
Yeah. When you're not a rambler, what do you like to do and how long have you been doing
Well, the one thing you got to clarify is once you're a rambler, you're always a rambler. It gets in your blood, don't it, Sam? See, Sam, he's wanting to be a rambler so bad. But when I'm not running around in the Rambler van with the guys, you know, us doing all these shows, I'm working on tractors. You know, I'm working on old junk. Sam, you're going to have to move, buddy. Everybody loves you, but you're going to have to move. Would you move for me? Oh. Come on. There you go. Well, at least you can sit down. But what was the question again? I forgot.
What kind of work do you do and how long have you been doing?
Okay. I taught school for 2 years when I got out of college, and decided that I wanted to do something else, so I started working on farm tractors. Opened up my own business, and it's a Low Valley tractor. If you've not checked out the Low Valley commercial, be sure to. You know, we will pull your tractor out of the rut, or we'll haul it to the scrapyard for you. That's our motto. But that's what I do now, is work on tractors.
What interests do you have outside of music?
Well, music is a very big part of my interest, but I also like to mess with old cars. I like old cars, and I don't like the stuff that's real high dollar. I like junk. You know, I like the stuff nobody else would really want. That's all I can afford. I grow a garden. I mess around with mantle clocks and wall clocks. I work on clocks. I love to mess with clocks, and you know, at one time I had about 120 clocks. And I used to work on them. I used to stay up at night. I'd pick the banjo, and then I'd work on the clock. And then I'd pick the banjo, and then I'd work on the clock. And finally, I got too many clocks. So yeah. I sold a few of them, traded a few. I actually sold a few, and, well, I didn't sell them. I traded them for a banjo. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Obviously, you like bluegrass and clocks. What other kind of music do you like to listen to?
Well, I like really all kinds of music, but I like the old Southern rock. I like, you know, the 90s rock and roll, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Poison, AC/DC. I love that stuff. It's, you know, you can feel it. Like some Pearl Jam. But I also listen to the old country, George Jones, you know, John Anderson. I love them. I just like a real big mix of music. Yeah. I listen to it all.
What sports did you play in school?
Well, I played baseball, basketball, football, and track. I ran track, and until I got to high school. And when I got to high school, I just concentrated on football, and it led in. I actually got to play football in college. They recruited me to play, and got to play up there at Emory and Henry. Wasn't the best player, but I enjoyed it, and had a good time.
Yeah. What hobbies are you or have been involved in?
Well, like I said, mantle clocks, and then other hobbies of mine is trying to keep my good college buddies straight. Now, I want to give out a shout out to my college buddies. They're in Virginia. Old Matthew Coe, Andrew Lewis High School. He keeps them straight up there. And then, Temple Musser, he's there in Rural Retreat, Virginia. And Bill Hunnigan in Gray, Tennessee. Those guys, they're great guys. So they're my hobbies, keeping them three straight. Especially Matthew Coe. He's a wild man.
What's your favorite TV show or movie?
Okay, my favorite TV show is WKRP in Cincinnati. If you've never heard of WKRP in Cincinnati, you're going to have to look that up. It's actually on YouTube. You can see some, but it's got like Les Nessman, it's got Dr. Johnny Fever, it's got Venus Flytrap, and the best one is Herb Tark, and he reminds me of Gabriel with his wild blouses. Herb, he always wore his wild suits, but your dad, he knows how to dress.
For sure.
Him and Herb are like, they're like brothers. They're like a left hand and a right hand. They go together.
Yeah.
They do. It's great.
Does anyone else in your family play music?
My dad actually, he played the bass. He showed me my first chords on the guitar. He played the guitar. And he learned how to play the guitar from a friend of his named Steve Cable out in Chesterfield. That's close to Morganton, out on 18. And Steve showed him how to play a few chords, and he would play a song, and my dad showed me them chords. And then he played the bass, and he showed me what he knew on the bass, and I told him one day, I said, I just want to play the banjo. And he got me a banjo. Him and my mom got me a banjo for Christmas. I still have my first banjo. It was $60, and I thought I had a brand new car. I loved that banjo, and it was an old Kent, and it didn't even have a tone ring in it, and I took tins full, aluminum foil, and put it in the back of the resonator trying to get it. And I remember my dad, he said, I would go in the bedroom and shut the door, and I was trying to just teach myself how to play. And he's like, I never thought you'd learn to play. But he said, you might fool me wrong one day.
So, we've all been dying to know about your passion of interpretive dancing.
I hope everybody checked that out. Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay, well, thank you. Well, I've actually been working on that for a while. It lets me release my inner being a little bit, and I can just be free. And hopefully, if I can talk the Ramblers into letting me do it, I might get me I need to get two, the streamers and get into it. I believe I could, express myself a little better.
Yeah.
But it helps relieve stress. You ought to try it sometime.
You'll have to teach me.
I will. I'll show you how to do it.
Okay. And we won't keep you for much longer, but...
Oh, you can hang out as long as you want. It's just old Sam and Rusty, and look at the cat right there.
I personally have to know, what kind of hair product do you use?
Well, since the COVID has hit, I used to have real short hair. I always kept my hair cut short, but I haven't cut my hair in a while, and it's real curly, as you can see. And one of my friends actually told me I went from being bald to looking like Bozo the Clown. Because it gets so curly. But I've actually started using some shampoo.
I'm speechless.
Well, it's the good smelling stuff, too. It's that stuff, what is it? Swerve Swooth. Swooth. How do you say that? Swooth. Suave. That's it. Suave. Suave. I've been using that. Yeah, it says just for women. It makes your hair soft.
Oh,
So you feel it.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Real
you
soft.
get these curls, you know. But I don't know. You think I should let it keep on growing out?
Yeah.
You like the curls?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Well, if Miss Elvy says it's all right, then it's all right.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you too for watching, and keep tuned for the next interview for the JackTown Ramblers.
Macaroni.
Macaroni.